Hello YouTube, my name is Bill and this is the channel Rust to Resurrection, probably the least sexy, most underproduced channel on the YouTubes. This is Old Gray, my 1943 Willys MB, and this is the Jeep that you guys chose for me to do first spring start on. I put up a poll on both Instagram and YouTube, and I asked you guys to select whether I asked you guys to select whether or not I start Old Gray here, the Willys MB, or Old Bones, the green CJ2A. You guys overwhelmingly chose for me to start up Old Gray. Now, let me tell you something. You chose the most persnickety first starter of all the cars that I've got in the collection. So this is going to be really interesting to see how this thing starts up this time. Let's see if it cooperates, or let's see if it gives us trouble. Before I get started, the first thing I've got to do is pull out all of the dryer sheets. And, you know, every one of us in storage looks for ways to keep the mice from getting in. My wife and I use the dryer sheets, and we also use this peppermint oils. And I'm going to talk about that in a future video about winter storage and how we keep mice out of these cars. I have to replace 2 hood liners on 2 cars this summer, and I want to talk a little bit about, you know, how do you store these cars, or how do I store these cars to mitigate or minimize that problem. Anyway, let's get these things out of here. Boy, we pretty much stick these things everywhere. All right. So the first thing I need to do is I need to put the battery in. And you gotta remember which way to do it. This goes here and this goes here, so the positive goes on the left. Somewhere in here I have the battery hold down. One battery hold down. Okay. Ooh, I got it on backwards. Oh, shoot. Okay. No matter how many times I've done this, you'd think I'd remember, but I got it wrong. I got it wrong. Bugs. It is the end of May here, and in New Hampshire. And the black flies, you guys have black flies where you are? Black flies are the worst little creatures ever. They are tiny. They get into everything, your nose, your eyes, your mouth. And when they sting you, it hurts. Just saying. Black flies. If you ever move to the Northeast, you will know black flies. What kind of flying, stinging creatures do you have in your part of the world? All right, there's that. Now, let me go get some sandpaper and clean off those terminals the terminal blocks. Nice. Is this metric or is this American? This one is American. Black flies. Okay. And this one is metric. Go figure. And let's turn that back off. All right. Let's check the antifreeze. Oh, right up to the top. Cool. And then the oil. Whoa. It says it needs a quart. All right. So I am going to hook up the battery charger, even though the battery, I stuck the battery charger on this yesterday and I let it run for several hours, but experience starting this has shown me that because it's a 6-volt system, for first start it likes all the help it can get, so let's do that. So my only goal for this video is to get it started. I do want to get underneath and check all of the fluids in the differentials, in the transfer case, in the transmission, but I'm not going to do that in today's video. I just want to get it up and running, pull it out of the garage, take it down to the road for a quick run, and then put it right back away. But I do plan to check a lot of the other fluids later, and we'll bring it up to the big garage and do it up there. So today I just want to get this thing started. Now, I told you this was the most persnickety of all of them to start. And it took several tries. Right now the filter bowl, the gas bowl, is empty, so that means I've got to suck a lot of fuel from the tank to the bowl to the carburetor. So last year I tried it with a contact cleaner or carb cleaner. So we're going to try that. Ultimately, what I found worked the best was simply just using gasoline. So I'm going to try this for one start, and then we'll use the gasoline. Still no gas in the bowl. Let's try this one more time. So you can see it wants to run. It's just a matter of getting the fuel from the tank up to this carburetor. I think I'm going to try some gasoline. Got oil pressure anyway. So when it starts, it runs really, really good, and it'll run good, I hope, all summer long. It's always that first start that is the bitch, but you can hear it. It just sounds really good, really smooth. We're going to take it up the center of town and back, put it back away in the garage, and going to end this video. This Jeep is the most uncomfortable Jeep to drive when you compare it to the CJ2. The CJ2 has more padding in the seat, especially after the work that Lynn and I did. But this is thin, everything is close. right, power's off. Good for another day. All right. Thanks for being here, guys. Got a little problem with that transmission. That would not synchro into second gear or third gear. I don't know what that's about. I hope that's not a problem for the future, but we're definitely going to have to look into that later. Guys, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching. Give it a thumbs up, guys, if you enjoyed the channel. Subscribe if you're not already. Thanks for being here, and I will see you in the next video.